One, two, three, four, five. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2.
11, you ready?
Yes.
Come on in.
Sage. How do you build a strong FIRST community? Our toolbox gives us the means to do so, but it isn't filled with what you might expect. I'm Elliot.
I'm Adrian.
And I'm Sage.
Allow us to show you some of the tools that we have within our toolbox.
When you take a glance inside, the first thing you'll see is strong support from our school district. We have 19 teams at all levels of FIRST in all Penfield schools. This year, to maintain the hype for FIRST within our school district, we invited teachers and administrators to compete head-to-head in a modified version of last year's game, which we called Robot Cage Match.
It was so cool to see our English teachers
Take a robot and show the science teachers how it's done.
They absolutely loved it. And I'm so proud that one of the events I led was so successful and showed our school how awesome FIRST is.
In addition to Robot Cage Match, we held 63 activities this year, including our 10 major events that provide us the perfect platform to give our community a better grasp on FIRST. We provide VIP tours to our representatives and sponsors, where we explain FIRST, its impact, and its principles, like gracious professionalism. We also walk them through the game and take them to the pits to see students getting the robot ready for the next match.
Hey, kind of like how you got the robot ready for the New York State Fair.
That's right. We hold our 2-day demo at the New York State Fair in 2 separate locations over a mile apart, so we have a better potential to reach the 266,000 people in attendance that weekend. Although reaching out to new audiences is important, it's equally essential to reach out to the STEM community to educate them about FIRST and how they can get involved. So, at the Rochester Maker Fair, instead of just running a 1511 booth, we created a large-scale exhibit featuring all levels of FIRST. What's next in our toolbox?
Now we're rocking.
We built the Grateful Red Music Festival from the ground up this year as a way to showcase the FIRST program to a new audience.
Now you're thinking outside the toolbox.
With the event held at our Town Hall Amphitheater, over 300 people were dancing all afternoon to great music and enjoying delicious food, activities for kids, and experiencing FIRST hands-on with our robot demo. 1511 assists causes that have impacted our hearts, so this year we raised funds for Autism Up, and next year's festival will benefit the Ronald McDonald House. Stepping outside our comfort zones brings fresh, new ways of experiencing STEM.
We took on a new initiative this year to stream all of our events and more on live TV. Our new partnership with Penfield TV has allowed us to broadcast to Apple TV, Roku, and Spectrum Cable TV. While we still stream on Twitch and YouTube, our new initiative has allowed us to reach a much larger audience because you can find our events through simple channel surfing.
Student leadership on 1511 is important and is one of the tools you'll uncover in our toolbox. My first leadership experience was being elected by my peers to the Robotics Board of Representatives, a new team initiative last year. On the RBR, I worked with fellow elected members to develop team policies to ensure our team's sustainability. Leadership on 1511 is more than filling in a position. It's all about personal growth and development. And I'm not the only leader you'll find on our team.
I led and directed the chairman's video.
I mentored an FLL junior team.
You know who else are mentors? Our alumni.
6 of our alumni are FIRST lead mentors, and 23 volunteer and continue to support FIRST after graduation. Last year, all 11 of our graduating seniors went on to pursue STEM careers, and 98% in the past 5 years, which proves our program works. Another tool you'll find within our toolbox is commitment to FLL Junior, FLL, and FTC. We know that supporting youth programs is a surefire way to keep them interested in STEM and stay in FIRST. We are proud to say that 85% of students from our FTC team go on to become 1511 members. We also hosted and ran the Penfield FLL and FTC qualifiers.
We have so many people excited about FIRST in our community.
That's right. We established FIRST teams in all Penfield schools. This year, we started 24 FLL Junior and FLL teams and have continued to mentor 15 of them. Students mentor these teams because they have personally felt the impact that FIRST has on their lives and want to spread it to the next generation. In 2018, my FLL team had the opportunity to go to the World Championship in Detroit, Michigan. 1511 gave my team a grant to help with travel and registration, and even came to cheer my team on as we competed. In that moment, 1511 became my role model, something that I would strive to emulate in the future.
Through the skills I have gained from 1511, I have become a fearless public speaker, and being fearless is powerful. This year, it was the tool I needed to talk to influential people within our government. At the National Advocacy Conference, which we co-organized, I attended meetings with various congressmen as well as the U.S. Secretary of Education to discuss why FIRST is integral in creating strong STEM leaders. We directly influenced the passage of 2 important bills that funded STEM education opportunities to all public school students in all 50 states, like the Perkins Act,
which passed in 2018 and allocates $1.2 billion for career and technical education over the next 5 years.
And the Every Student Succeeds Act, which provides $1.1 billion for after-school mentor-based programs, like FIRST.
Grasping the impact 1511 was capable of making, this year we started our own New York Advocacy Conference, because most educational funding comes from the state level. There we taught 8 teams how they could influence their state representatives to support legislation to fund STEM education as well as FIRST. Then, at the National Advocacy Conference, I taught 57 FRC teams from 21 states how they could implement our state-level advocacy model at home.
These were just some of the tools in our box that helped us spread FIRST this year.
Developing leaders and all incoming students to sustain ourselves as a strong veteran team.
Creating new, innovative events to introduce new people to FIRST.
Kickstarting 107 teams and mentoring 71 in the past 5 years.
Advocating for STEM education.
And spreading FIRST to over 3 million people.
With everything that we do,
the thunder just keeps getting louder.